Hi, I'm Wendy Huber, Polestar Pilates instructor, and I have a series of exercises to show you today on the Pilates Cadillac that mix a little TRX training with Pilates exercises. So I'm going to be using all springs for this series, and in ways that you may not have thought of using the springs before. And this workout's going to be more for the advanced client, so keep that in mind. I'm going to start first with the short springs. And I'm going to stand a little bit away from the trapeze table, just until I have a little tension in my springs here. My arms are wide, elbows slightly bent, and my feet are hip width apart. Belly is in, neutral spine here, seat is tight. I'm going to lean my weight forward and back, keeping myself stiff like a board here, really using my core to keep control. I want to make sure I keep equal weight in both hands so I don't twist or lose control with my upper body here. I'm going to do about 10 repetitions here, so just a few more. If I wanted to make this more difficult, I could scoot closer to the trapeze table and I would plank lower for a more challenging core workout. Okay, taking that series and facing its side. I'm going to have my right hand over my left. I'm going to cross my right leg over my left. Palms up, elbows bent. I'm going to face my hips to the wall in front of me, and I'm going to rotate my upper body towards the springs. I'm going to lean my weight back and take it back up. I'm going to exhale as I go back and inhale to come up, because I want the most support when I am leaning back. And we'll do about 10 repetitions here as well. My belly is tight, squeezing my thighs together too. One more here and then we'll switch to the other side. Okay, so to switch we can just spin around here. This time left hand will be on top, left leg crossed over. Squeeze the thighs, palms up, elbows slightly bent. Lean the weight back and up. Watch that you don't pull on the springs. Keep your arms fixed where they're at and let your body weight create the momentum here. This will definitely get your obliques a little bit more by adding this rotation. Couple more here. Okay. Same thing, essentially facing back this time. I'm going to put these over my forearms here. Feet hip width apart. I'm going to stand back till I have just a little bit of tension in my springs. And I'm going to lean back, rocking back towards my heels, and coming up to the balls of my feet. Again, exhaling as I go back, inhaling to come up. Belly is in, seat is tight. And really be careful not to break at the hips here. Take that upper body back when you lean. Couple more here. Okay. Still facing this direction, I'm going to go into a squat. So I'm going to take my feet still hip width apart and parallel. I'm going to bend my elbows, palms facing each other, and I'm going to sit like I'm sliding my back down a wall. So I'm in neutral spine here. Knees are over my ankles. Really watch for not tucking the pelvis under as you're doing this. You'll lose control real quick if you do that. If anything, tail out slightly, but try to stay as neutral as you can. One more here, and then I'm going to go into single leg progression. Okay, a little bit more challenging, single leg. Not as deep of a squat, because I want to keep control and I want to keep my hips facing forward without letting them rotate. So I'm going to try 10 of these on each side here. Okay, changing legs. You'll probably find that one leg is more difficult than the other, which is why it is good to do both sides. You really find out which side you favor. A couple more here. Exhale back, inhale. Okay, good. The next series I'm going to do is going to be on top of the trapeze table this time. And I'm going to be using the long, heavier springs. And you can help your client get set up here. A little bit more difficult if you're doing it on your own, but it can be done. So we'll go ahead and place the elbows on the box. And we're going to go ahead and just lift into a plank here. And I'm going to start with the Pilates swimmer. So my belly is in. I'm trying to maintain my neutral spine. Squeezing my thighs tight and my seat tight. And I'm going to go ahead and count this like I would count the 100. So I'm going to inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm really using my shoulder stability too to hold me up in this plank as well. Just do one more set here and take a rest. Okay, you can bring your knees down to the trapeze table, scoot back a little bit. Take a break. Next exercise I'm going to go into is a single leg pull in a plank position. So I'm going to go back out to the box. And I'm going to start in my plank. And I'm going to pull one knee toward the box while the other leg stays stable. And I'm going to try to keep my hips square to the floor as I do so. Okay, switching sides. Exhale to pull and inhale to straighten. Try to maintain neutral spine as you do this. One more. From here, I can go into a double leg pull. A little bit more challenging, keeping neutral. Kind of like a jackrabbit. Okay, take the knees back down, take a little rest before going into the last exercise. My last exercise, I'm going to actually keep my knees on the bed of the trapeze table, and I'm going to slide them toward the box. And I'm going to add a little pelvic tilt with this to access my lower abs. This one is a burner, so we're going to start with the knees on, and we're going to pull the knees toward the box and back out. Exhale to pull, inhale to lengthen back out. Exhale, pull. Super hard. Couple more repetitions here. Okay, good. Carefully get yourself out of the springs here. Okay, so those are just a few exercises you can do on the Pilates Cadillac or trapeze table. that incorporate some elements of TRX and Pilates exercises for a really fun and challenging workout. I hope you had fun and learned something new. See you next time. Thanks for watching.